What's up, Knife Tube? It's Diamond Cut Steel, and you guys are going to learn something today. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to cut test this Kershaw D2 on the Iridium, the broke back Iridium, the damn beetle. Yeah. Old broke back Iridium. So we're going to cut test it. But edge on it ain't very good. It's a brand new knife. I mean, it's not terrible, but not very good. So what we're going to do, we're just going to, it's a new DMT 600. So might as well go ahead and break it in. Now I have went over it with a just a natural a jade natural stone just to knock any loose diamond off of it. So you know, it is kind of broken in. There shouldn't be any loose diamond remaining on it. I'll tell you, these plates are not what they was 10 years ago. That is for damn sure. So how's everybody doing today? I hope everyone's well. Hope the week's treating you nicely. Hope your old lady ain't bitching at you and chewing you out every 2 minutes. Mine's on a rampage. An absolute rampage. And for good reason. You know, we have two kittens. Y'all see the one that's always up here. She's fine, but her brother started acting like he couldn't breathe the other night. So of course we took him to the vet the next morning. Vet checks him out and it's like, looks like he has a collapsing trachea. I was, okay, what are we going to do about that? We're going to give him, you know, an inhaler, antibiotics, etc., etc. Okay. Well, she's like, or I could go in there and check, you know, surgically and check and make sure that there's not something else blocking his airway. And I was like, well, I would rather, I don't care about the money. I care about the cat being able to breathe. You know, if it's going to cost me $200 to take the easy route, you know, the inhaler and medicine, or $1,000 for surgery, and the surgery is going to basically guarantee that he's going to be okay, I would rather pay the $1,000. So basically what happened is we leave them. They're like, okay, we'll schedule a surgery for tomorrow morning to go in there and check, find out everything that's going on and correct what we can. What's really odd is this cat was perfect 24 hours before he started, you know, acting like he was having a hard time breathing. I'm sorry, I know I'm rambling, but basically he was perfect. He was playing, he was, you know, had plenty of energy, he was eating good, and then all of a sudden he was acting like he couldn't breathe and so on and so forth, and it progressed quite quickly. Well, the following day she calls me and she's like, come on, ambulance. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that. She's like, I hate to make this phone call, but Oliver died during surgery. Now keep in mind, this was a perfectly healthy 6-month-old kitten. In fact, 6 months to the day. He died on his 6-month birthday. And she's like, there was some roundworms in his lungs. So what I don't understand is all these x-rays and stuff that I paid for. And she's telling me it's a collapsed trachea when he was perfectly fine. He wasn't acting like that before. And she said the collapsed trachea is not like that's something that he was probably born with. So why didn't he have this before? And she's like, he passed away while we was intubating him. Can I do a post-death open him up? And I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm really curious of why this cat died, you know. I'm really upset about that. These damn little beetles are everywhere. My door's got a little rip in the seal, and these little beetles get in here, drive me crazy. Out in the shop. Well, basically, oh no, I need to break this stone in better. There's still some loose diamond on this. I can feel it hitting the edge. Basically, she calls me back up, of course, and she's like, well, little Oliver passed away, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I done told you this. Got lost train of thought. She calls me back post that opening him up. And see, this is why DMT stones right here are, I still feel larger grit grabbing the stone even after already doing this. And basically she's like, well, he had lung worms that filled his lungs up, and that's why he couldn't breathe. What the hell? See, there's a high spot on this stone. And she's like, you know, his lungs were so full of roundworms that wasn't conducive for life. How he was fine. There was no problem. Why didn't you tell me that you seen those worms? Should have showed up on x-ray. There's like, how did it go from a collapsed trachea to, oh, his lungs were so full of roundworms that he couldn't breathe? How is that possible, considering the cat was perfect 24 hours ago? I don't know. I think they messed up intubating that cat, killed my cat. I don't know, but something doesn't seem right about what happened. And that was such a sweet little cat. And my wife, she loves animals very much. God, I've already turned this 8 minutes. I ain't even started. I talk too much. My wife, she loves animals hugely, but she has terrible fear of them passing away. So she will not get close to animals. She tries not to. Well, this cat, like, and her bonded. That become like her baby. First time I've ever heard her say, I love this cat. And I don't know. I think that vet killed that cat. I think they made a mistake and they're blaming it on something else. I'm really, really pissed off. I'm really, really pissed off. Can you hear these larger larger diamonds on here that the knife's hitting? Listen. Is that coming through the microphone? This is just one of the reasons why DMT are not what they used to be. Now, being this was a factory edge, I'm just going to go ahead and take a little more steel off than I normally would on just a simple sharpening. But yeah, I'm very, very, very upset about my cat dying. And especially upset considering it was, I mean, any animal would passing away is going to break my heart. But with it being one that my wife finally really bonded with, and now I'm heartbroken, dude. Absolutely heartbroken. Absolutely heartbroken. If they did something and killed that cat, they need to just tell me. Like I cannot believe that cat had lung worms so bad that it was not conducive for life, considering 24 hours before that he was perfect. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, seeing the look in that cat's eyes absolutely broke my heart. Him just sitting there and looking at me, gasping for air, and I know he's asking for help. Meowing, trying to meow at me. God, it breaks my heart. That little baby suffocated to death, basically. Absolutely tears me apart. This is exactly why you should not buy DMT diamond plates right here. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Let me put the microphone down. Listen. Now, you've seen me break this plate in. That's the second time I've done it. Now, listen. Can you hear the tap, 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 tap? Yeah, that right there is chunks of diamond that are way taller than the other diamond. Basically slamming into that edge. I don't know what happened to DMT stones. They used to be so good. Here's where we're at. Remember, I'm intentionally removing a little more steel than, and you know, I need to. I want to get rid of that fatigue steel from the belt sharpening, the factory sharpening. I'll tell you, just save your money, buy sharp hull plates or DMT plates, and don't buy DMT. Don't buy DMT. They're no good anymore. And this ain't a one-time thing, you know. This is many stones. You know, I keep buying them, hoping I can get lucky, and eventually I'll get one just like they used to be. You know, it's just constantly the same damn thing. Poor quality. This really is the last DMT plate I'm ever buying. I keep hoping that, you know what, maybe they'll fix their problems and I'll get a good one. I'll buy it. I'll give them a try again. I'll do it. I'll give them a try again. I'll give them a try again. And every single time, I'm disappointed. Right now, I'm just refining that burr down. Trying to stay away from them bigger pieces. Diamonds are down here. I don't want to run into them. You can see there was from the factory sharpening, there was a little pour grind right here. You can still see I haven't got it completely out, but see how the shape looks a little funny right there? Anyways, that's where we're at. Look at that foil burr. Look at that. Come on, Kershaw. Come on, Kershaw. I might have to remove some more steel to get that fatigued steel out of the way. Probably just gonna get it worse, actually. That full burr's probably not gonna go anywhere without actually me removing more steel. Try to weaken that burr. But it's probably just going to turn more foil on me. Yeah. Let's make a few edge leading passes. Hopefully it'll pop off of there. Usually when you get a foil burr that's forming like that, you're not gonna get it to come off even with a strop. Not cleanly anyways. Nice sharp edge. That can definitely feel burr. See if y'all can see if we can see it through the camera. Yeah, I can feel bits and pieces of it. Alright, well, let's see. We might can get it off with a strop. Maybe. If not, this is going to be a very long video. But hell, some people say they like watching them. I'm going to go, actually, we're going to go on 5 micron and we're going to go exactly sharpening angle. I can definitely feel the burr grabbing. One of the other shop cats out here, he's hurt too. Big tomcat, super sweet cat, but he's out there fighting with other cats, and now he's got a big lump on his shoulder, so I'm gonna take him to the vet too. Normally I would never make that many passes on a strop straight off the stone, but I'm trying to get rid of that burr. Not with the strop, with an abrasive on it. Would be better off, is what I mean. Because that's definitely reducing my edge aggression, my bite. That's a great, yeah, that feels nice. I think we got it. Yeah, I do believe we got it. It's push cutting nicely. I don't feel any burr grabbing. Yeah, I believe we got it clean. Okay. I really didn't think that was going to come off of there, to be honest. I mean, it wasn't a terrible. I could tell it reduced some. It wasn't, a full burr that just got bigger and bigger, like a lot of them will when they have a healthy amount of retained austenite or burnt steel. You'll get that. It will not refine away. Basically, it'll just get, the foil burr will just get thinner and thinner, but it'll stay the same size. This one did not do that. It actually did refine down, and got quite small, but it was still a foil burr. And I'll tell you, foil burrs are one thing that really annoy me. They really, really annoy me. Okay, so Kershaw D2. By the way, I'm making a sticker board so with all these on it, so we're going to have record of the cuts. Okay, I'm just going to do the cut test and everything all in one video. So we've got a nice sharp 600 grit edge, and I'm gonna have to buy more rope pretty soon. This 1/2 inch goes quick. I'll tell you what, that stuff is not cheap neither. Alrighty, so we're gonna do it how we've always do it. We're gonna go 10 cuts. Let me get rid of this trash. We're gonna go 10 cuts, check, 10 cuts, check, so on and so forth. Alrighty then, y'all ready? I know y'all are probably tired of hearing me blabbering. I'm sorry about the, being a downer about the cat, but it's just something that's weighing on my mind badly right now. I'm actually doing this cut test super early in the morning just to get my mind off of thinking about that. And how sad my wife is. That really, really gets to me. My daughter's pretty tore up too, but she's handling it better than my wife is. Because the orange, the girl cat, once always gets up on the table, that's her cat. Okay. If that would have been her cat, I'm sure she would be absolutely spazzing. All right. We got about 1 1/8 inches of cut area. Are y'all ready? Let's do it. Well, that edge cuts nice. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. Beautiful. Oh, I feel a little bit of rolling. Oh, yeah. I feel a little bit of rolling in that cut right there. Oh, big time. Oh, yeah, there's definitely rolling in that. See, and this is what I mean, because Kershaw, whoever does these knives for Kershaw in China, the D2 is pretty decent. This is a prime example right here of burnt steel. I guarantee it. That's why it foil burred on me. This is burnt steel, and it's going to take quite a bit more. This edge is not going to last very long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, Yeah, I can feel the edge starting to not want to cut. Okay. Here's 10. Yep. We got to roll. Edge is definitely rolled over. Yep. So I'm not going to count this cut test. I'm going to post this video, but I'm not going to count this cut test. We're going to redo it. Because that's not a true number. That's simply a burn edge. That's why we got the foil burr. That is most definitely why we got the foil burr. I can definitely see glinting. I don't know if y'all can. Oh yeah, see it? Big time. Oh yeah, big time. So, unfortunately, this was a 30-minute wasted video. I knew to go ahead and remove. See, this is why I don't like to cut test until edge 3 or 4. In a lot of cases, but you know, I went ahead and that was off the factory edge because this knife's got problems. So I was just like, yeah, what the hell, let's do it. But you see, clearly, I need to remove more steel. I should have knew it when I had that foil burr. Even though I got it off, that foil burr was telling me that there's issues. And this D2 is usually pretty good, so I don't believe it's a heat treat issue. It's a burnt edge issue, and that's why I'm getting the retained austenite. Will definitely cause foil burrs too, but I have a bunch of this D2. It performs pretty good usually. Oh, look at that. It's pretty severe. That's just simply a burn edge issue. Almost guaranteed. So I will post this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and should I film it? Do y'all want to see the next sharpening where I'll actually remove some steel off of it? Yeah, might as well. All right. So this is gonna be one video, and then we'll do two. We'll take that Schiefer cut, however you pronounce it, 400 vitrified diamond, rip some steel off of it, and you know, get past that burn edge. All right, guys.